What's up, guys? This is the Gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. All right, and this is the story of one Winona Ryder, who is coming to the defense of Johnny, and she's saying, look, I find all of this to be like bullshit. I don't, this is not the man that I know. This is impossible to believe, all right? Listen, guys, like I said, this is a very powerful testimony, when an ex, I don't know how many of us out there have an ex who would love the opportunity to burn our ass, you know what I mean? Who would just come out and be like, okay, this is it. Unfortunately, this is the climate that we're living in right now. There is actually a book out there called Destroy a Man Now. It's a book that is instructing women how to file false claims against people in the workplace. Well, not people, but men. It targets men. And it's actually out there. Look it up. It's called Destroy a Man Now, or Damn. You gotta look that up. But anyway, this is the climate that we're living in, where feminism has indeed become weaponized. And unfortunately, people like Johnny Depp out there, and so many countless others who don't get their story told, who are not nearly as high profile, suffer through something like this. So I believe that the most powerful thing that can be used to combat this type of wrong would be good, decent, responsible women who are not afraid to tell the truth. Now, if Winona had been getting her ass beat by Johnny, then that would be different. Then I would expect that she would be one of those people to join in and say, no more. I don't want anyone else going through this. This is what he did to me. But if she wants to tell her truth, and she wants to say, look, this is the Johnny that I know, this is the Johnny that I experienced. I have a very hard time believing this because we were in a very deep and intimate relationship. Well, then that voice is very, very powerful to combat false allegations against that man. And that's what more women who are responsible and caring about the truth need to do. Instead of riding this perverted, destructive, negative wave of feminism that's out here today that's so anti-man, it's like you have to remember, if the point of feminism is equality, if the point of feminism is the working together of men and women, then you would think more voices of women would be raised against such a thing. When Amber Heard said that she was abused by Johnny Depp and she was making speeches on stage tearing down that man's reputation and destroying his career, she had all of these Hollywood voices, all of these feminist voices coming out, to back her up. Like there was so many, it was a wave after wave of people who were supporting her because, of course, you got to believe women, and I'm all for believing women when they're telling the truth. All right, but where are these voices now that more and more evidence is coming out that she lied, and not only did she lie, but she is taking part in just destroying the feminist movement, because the credibility of the feminist movement, it takes a hit every time something like this happens. So you think more women specifically would raise their voices in opposition to this type of thing, more high-profile voices, the same high-profile voices that came out to back up Amber Heard in the first place. They should be the ones to come out before anybody, so that's what we need. And until we get it, feminism is always going to be questioned. Feminism is always going to have a hard time. Women are always going to have a hard time being believed when you don't have other women who come out to condemn this type of behavior. And for this reason, I applaud Winona Ryder, for coming out and telling her story. She said, I can't speak to what their relationship was or what happened in their relationship, but this is what I know. This is called being a character witness. You are being a witness to the content of this man's character, and that goes a long way when you have all of this evidence mounting that Amber Heard was abusive and she was lying and, and threatening and dismissive, and, it's just a big mess. And like I said, what this whole thing is missing, I believe, are probably the voices of more strong, responsible women who are not afraid to be honest and don't see men as enemies. So you just circle the wagon around this man just because he's a man, and you go in for the kill. And you would think that an ex would have every reason to do that, because sometimes we don't end on good terms, But yeah, I applaud you, Winona Ryder, for telling your truth. And I hope that truth will prevail, because that's all I'm interested in here, just like with any other case. So there it is, guys. That's my opinion on all of this. I just want all of us to get on the same page, you know, and all of us to back each other up. We are partners in this world, men and women. We shouldn't be enemies, and we shouldn't just automatically go to the defense or the belief of one over the other. All right, because let's face it, sometimes we're not kind to each other, but I hope that will change in the future. But anyway, guys, I want to thank JP once again for allowing me to speak on his channel. And of course, you can check me out on my channel, The Gospel According to Mark with a C. And I'll see you over there. JP, rock on.
If you are not subscribed to this channel, The Entertainment Hacker, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now.